Okay, thanks for being here, making it, showing up, taking the time, whether there's power or not. Love that. All right, so I have a neat series for us today. And it's all of the series impact us differently. So it's kind of like a recipe, and you'll notice how doing different poses and different sequences have a different impact on the brain and the body. So today we're going to be working on one. And if you do have a strap, go ahead and grab it, as well as either a bolster or a blanket. Okay. And we're just gonna start with our feet together and propped up on something, just to get those hips open. And ideally, we're working to get the knees below the hips. So that's where the prop is helpful, because the prop can boost you up high enough that your hip bones are above the knees. And as soon as you hit that balance, it releases the groins and starts to tone the hips. Whereas when the knees are above, the groins are gripped. So we want to release that. And you can either use your hands or you can use a strap. I'm going to use a strap. Keep back a little bit. I'm going to use a strap to get that extra lift. Again, you're welcome to just grab with your hands. So see if you can start lifting that heart open, spreading those collarbones wide. And then the very southern tips of your scapulas, those wing bones, those shoulder bones in your back. Bring the southern tip of them to the front of the room. And take a nice deep inhalation. Let's breathe all the way up through our chest, into our belly. Get that full breath. Good. And again, start with that deep breath, starting from the base, the diaphragm, the belly, and working yourself all the way up to the very top of your shoulders. Good. And let's just smooth and slow down our breath, smooth it out. Smooth inhalation through your nose. And try and make it as steady as possible. And then smooth exhalation through your nose. And the breath is such a great guiding light. So if we can master the breath when we're peaceful or when, our day is going well, then we can start to bring that breath in times when we're stressed or in times when we're navigating something that's hard. And that breath can completely shift the experience of that situation. So keep practicing that breath so that you can call on it when you need it. Smooth inhalation. Fill all the way to the top of your lungs. Smooth exhalation through your nose. And let the neck start to release, relax, let go. So we're lengthening through the back of the neck. Softening through the throat, softening through the face. And then we always want to connect with our foundation, right? So reach through those two sit bones. And then the sit bones are spreading wide. You're rolling on the front edge of your sit bones. And your sit bones are reaching through the floor as if they were growing long, extending through your support on the floor. Keeping that breath smooth and deep. And now let's really strengthen our foundation. So draw your feet towards each other. Feet are pressing. And there's an opening and a release in the groins. The groins are spreading wide. They're releasing. And then your hips are toning and activating and strengthening. So allow the pressure of your feet to allow your hips to go into place, into socket, towards your core, towards your center. And then the muscle to tone around the bone. And notice when you get that strong foundation, how much more lift you start to get. You might even, yeah, right? You might even feel like an internal electricity, like just whoo, you start to get that lift. So keep that firm pressure of your feet, the hips toning, the glutes toning, the hips moving towards the center, towards your core, the groins releasing towards the knees. Good. And then those hips are toning, but also the sacrum, the muscles around the sacrum are toning. So it's going to support your low back. And then from there, from that strength, just extend upwards, grow your spine nice and tall, nice and long. Reach out the top center of your head. And again, come back to that smooth, deep, rhythmic breathing. And let's try and incorporate it all. So we have the feet pressing, the hips toning, the spine lengthening. The breath is smooth. We're feeling like elevated and lengthened. And go ahead and roll your top shoulders down your back. Heart lifting. And that center chest, that center sternum is lifting upwards and forwards. I was learning that the Latin root of courage is core, which means heart. So courage really comes from that heart. So keep lifting. And it takes so much strength to develop that spine, to develop that thoracic spine, in order to live with an open heart, in order to live with those shoulders rolled back. It actually takes a lot of work and discipline to find it, and then to live it consistently. Good. And so again, we have that equal pressure on our feet, equal pressure on our sit bones, equal strength and toning in our hips. And then just find that center line where you're reaching down through the floor from the center of your pelvis. And then you're also reaching up through the center line, all the way up through the center of your head. So we have those two equal posing actions. Good. Smooth breath. Couple more breaths here. Just toning that heart, lifting that heart. And then exhale. We're going to Gently, slowly, just soften the body, relax the body, because we're doing a lot of deep opening and deep toning. And then we're gonna use our hands to bring our knees together. So try not to use your legs, just let your hands, your arms do the work. Good. Okay, this next one I love so much. Again, a pillow or a bolster of any kind is supportive. You can also prop your leg up on a chair. And I'll demonstrate for you. So I'm gonna be laying this way so that I can have my foot against the wall. If you have a wall, go for it. If you don't, no worries. I'm gonna demonstrate straight on so you can see. And so we're gonna be laying on our back. We're gonna take our strap if you have one. And then we're gonna put that bolster or that pillow right up against our hip. And then we're gonna bring that leg over and it's supported. It has that support. And if you don't have a bolster, you can also bring something that's a little bit higher up to your ankle. But we just want that leg supported. So if you have a bolster, tuck it in nice and close to your hip. Blankets or pillows or anything. And if you do have a wall that's accessible, then you can put that foot right on the wall or do it in the middle of the room. And let's do right leg on the ground, left leg up, just so we're all on the same page. Great. And a little trick, if you do have that wall to support you, I like to scoot close to the wall and then straighten my leg and it rolls my shoulders on my back body. So you get a little heart opening. Okay, left leg up. Good. Find something to support that left ankle or left hip. Drawing that bolster in nice and close. And let's just start by opening, keeping that left leg straight up in the air. I know you ladies have been working hard this week. Let's let the muscles adjust, the body adjust. And this is great for your low back. And ideally, we're trying to get our left foot flat, so as if we were walking on the ceiling. So work towards extending your toes towards your face and your heel towards the ceiling. And then we are getting an entwining in our pelvis and our legs. So imagine your outer hip is rolling towards your inner groin. And that entwining is happening all through the legs, all through the pelvis. Great, good work. We're just gonna keep opening up this left leg. Really good if you've been super active, walking a lot, running, working out. And then we want to start getting an external rotation of the arms. So I do find it's easier if the arms are straight, because you don't have to use your muscle with all that resistance. So arms are straight. I like to wrap the straps around my hand. It just makes it easier. And start to get that external rotation of your arms, your shoulders. Soften that belly, soften your belly button. Lift your heart up towards your chin. Shoulders are still rolling down the back body towards your glutes. Glutes are rolling towards that right heel, towards your heels. And again, let's focus on that smooth, deep breathing. Soften the throat, soften the face. So here we just want to work on increasing that quality of the breath. So how smooth, how slow can your inhalation and exhalation be? And can you deepen it? Can you bring more air in? And go ahead and practice trying to make that inhalation equal to the exhalation with a short pause at the top of your breath and a short pause at the bottom of your breath. Exhale, pause, inhale, pause, and at your own pace. Okay, great. So we're getting into that left knee, that left hip, left side of the spine. And now we're gonna grab the strap with your left arm and start to bring that left leg right over to the left. And it should be supported, either hip supported or ankle supported. It is possible to do this one without support too, but today, let's soften through the belly, let's get that support, if you have it. And then align that right ankle with the right knee, with the right hip, the right shoulder. Great, beautiful. And then that left hip is supported, and you're actually getting an external rotation with that left leg. And then you're getting an internal rotation with that right leg. Good. And if you have that support, just soften into it. And that hip will actually start to reset. And even though it's a supported pose, you're actually getting that toning all through that left hip as well. Great work. Yes. And even though we have that support, that right hip is also toning. So if you can press into something with that right foot, like the wall, that will help you find this, or just extend through that right foot. Oh. Plug my computer in real quick. Good job, ladies. kitties. And go ahead and bring that left leg up to center. Beautiful. Okay, and stay at that center for a moment. And then go ahead and release that leg down. Bringing the feet together. And just see if you notice any differences from side to side. Just maybe that left side feels longer. You got more space in your low back and that left leg. Good. And then we're going to bring that bolster over to the right side, right hip. The left foot is either against the wall or in the center of the room. And then go ahead and grab that strap around the right foot, bringing it straight up. Great. Okay, so we're just gonna stay here for a moment, start to let the hips open up, the back open up. And go ahead and press through that left foot, lengthen through that left foot. Align the left ankle, left hip, left shoulder. And in this one, we're getting the entwining through your hips. So we're opening up the backs of the thighs, rolling the outer hips towards the inner groins. Soften those shoulders. And see if you can lengthen through your feet, lengthen through your legs. And the floor here is really great support. It starts to align the shoulders, the neck, the spine, the sacrum, the hips. And go ahead and bring that deep breath all the way to the base of your belly, all the way to the top of your shoulders. Pausing at the top of your breath and exhaling. This one's also really good for getting into the sacrum, any sciatica, anything like that. And then we're going to take the strap into our right hand and we're going to draw that right leg over, supported by that the bolster on the right. Good. The nice thing, if you do have a thicker pillow or bolster, it starts to help bring that right hip into place, in the socket. And we are getting an external rotation of that right leg. And an internal rotation of that left leg. And try and let the pillow or the support or the bolster to do most of the work, so that your body can just start to realign, adjust, let go, release, move back into place. You can release your inner groin towards your inner heel. And the, the left leg that's on the floor, see if you can reach through that left leg so it's growing longer. Pretend like there's a 50-pound weight on that left leg and it's drawing the back of the thigh closer towards the floor. And really, we just want that length through there. And you can find that length by trying to draw that left thigh down to the ground, even if it's impossible or feels impossible. And then lengthen both your side waists equally. Align that center chin, that center heart, center of the top of the head. And this one, we're also getting some amazing nourishment in through our internal organs, through our kidneys, our adrenals, our digestive system, our liver. And lengthen through your legs, lengthen through your inner heels. Spread those toes wide. Press to the mounds of your big toes. And the last few moments of this on this side, let's really try and grow our legs long, activate our legs strong. Draw the front of the thigh to the back of the thigh, especially on that left leg. So toning that muscle to the bone through extension. And that's also going to start to tone the glutes. Couple more moments here. Find that toning, find that lengthening, that strengthening. Breathe deep into the base of your belly. And then exhale, slowly draw that right leg back up to center. Pause here for a moment. Again, we're actually getting a full body adjustment all the way from the ankle bone to the sacrum, the pelvis, the shoulders, the neck. This one's really nice because you're getting the lengthening that's happening, you're getting a toning that's naturally happening, but you're also getting a softening where the body's moving into place. And exhale, draw that right leg down to meet the left. And again, just notice any differences you feel in your body. Do the legs feel even now? And we are really lengthening out that low back and those legs. So you will often gain like a half inch, an inch in your length. And just laying down, basically if we were standing, we'd be in mountain pose, we'd be in Tadasana, but you're laying down and still try and find that activation. So if your feet are on the wall, pressing into the wall or extending through your feet. Thighs drawing down towards the floor like you have a weight on them. And just activating, lengthening, toning those legs. And softening all through the belly. Because we really don't want to be gripped in the belly and our organs. And as we start to develop the strength of the spine and that extension, you'll start to activate your deep core. And then you won't have to grip the belly. So when our deep core is activated, the belly can be soft, the organs can be soft. But in order to access that deep core, we have to first learn how to let go of the organs and let go of any grip in the belly. And then roll on out to your side, coming on up. All right. Any questions on that one?
No, but I enjoy the strap work though.
What's that?
I said I don't have any questions, but I do enjoy the strap work.
Right. Nice. Me too. Awesome. Any other questions? Yeah, come on out slow. So deep rearranging and adjustment. Okay. And we're gonna slowly make our way to standing.
Do we need a chair, Coach Rita?
No chair for this
Okay.
one. Great question. Okay. So Tadasana with your feet either hips width apart or feet together, but just have those toes pointing straight ahead like they're on railroad tracks. And lengthening, lifting those arms up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Reaching upwards, good. Go ahead and find that extension all the way through. So first find your feet, your foundation, spread through all of your 10 toes. Reach through your toe tips, press through the mounds of your big toes, your inner heels, good. And now let's go ahead and interlace those fingers and then bring them up above your head. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're finding that length. Go ahead and reach your tailbone towards the floor. So we're extending downwards so we can extend upwards. And then ideally we're trying to straighten those arms as much as possible. Breathe nice and deep in behind your shoulders, behind your heart. And then we're trying to bring those arms behind the ears. So keep extending upwards, keep lengthening. And starting to slowly work those arms backward, back behind the ears. And I know you're feeling this in the shoulders. This is deep work in the shoulders, resetting. So if there's any burning, just go ahead and breathe through it. This is a great time to practice that smooth breathing. In the face of challenge. Smooth breath. One more deep inhalation, get nice and tall. Tailbone reaching down, spine reaching tall and long. And exhale your arms down. Good. So for this next one, we're gonna do some more shoulder work. And you can either bring, let's see if you can see this. You can either bring your hands to your elbows, and then we'll change the interlacing. Or you can exhale and come here. So either way. Yep. Yeah, so elbows crossed, or it's like this pose in reverse. Let's reverse Namaskar. So whichever one, whether you're grabbing your elbows or your palms are working towards each other. Let's just work on those shoulders. And let's work on that foundation, our feet. So hips width apart. Spread those toes. Draw that tailbone straight down, nice and tall, nice and long. Heart lifting upwards and forwards. And just roll your shoulders down your back. Soften through the face, soften through the neck. Good. Lengthen through the top of the head. And if you have your elbows interlaced, go ahead and change the crossings of your elbows. So if you're in this one, switch. Good. Couple more breaths. And then the next one is reaching one arm up and down, exhaling the other arm to meet it. And of course, you can always use a strap to give you that length. So right arm up, exhale, left arm to meet it. Clasping with a strap or clasping with the fingers. Good. Then release that right elbow up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Draw your tailbone straight down. Try and get that equal weight on your feet. And then face is parallel with the wall in front of you. Good. And bring that breath all the way through your body. From the base of the belly to the top of the shoulders. And see if you can soften the face even more. Soften the jaw. Just slowly releasing any grip or any tension that might be in the jaw or the face or the neck. And then exhale. We're going to do the opposite. So bringing that left arm up. Exhale. Bring that right arm behind you. And then bring the fingers to clasp or use a strap. And it might be different from side to side. Yeah. Good. Smooth breathing. And the shoulders are rolling down the back, glutes are chasing towards the heels. Front of the thigh is reaching towards the back of the thigh. Your sacrum is reaching towards the front of the room. And breathe in deep through the belly. Bring that all the way through the heart, the chest. Find that length, find that strength. And again, soften through the face, through the jaw, through the neck. And see if you can continue to smooth out through your breath. Good. Come on out. Nice and slow. Okay. This next one, let's see how we can work this. So ideally we can have our foot on the wall like such. Who has a wall space and who doesn't?
I don't have a readily available wall space.
That's okay. Do you happen to have a chair?
I have a chair.
Okay, grab a chair. So yeah, perfect. Chair, you're gonna just be resting whatever height it is, your foot on the chair.
Sorry.
No, it's great. Okay, and then wall space, I'll demonstrate in a second. So left leg will be our standing leg, right leg will be up. On a chair or bench, or if you have that wall space, then we're gonna put that right foot on the wall. Okay. Yeah, whatever one works for you. And whichever one you feel more supported in and balanced. Okay, so the left leg is pointing straight ahead. And then the right toes are pointing towards the ceiling. And you do want that right ankle and hip aligned. So you might need to take a step forward. And again, the legs don't have to be straight, but you can work towards it. And we're going to start getting a lot of toning in through this left hip, the standing leg. And again, grab whatever support you need. So that right foot could be on the couch, it could be on a desk, it could be on a chair, it could be on the wall. And then we're trying to square our chest with the front of the room. And just go ahead and feel that deep toning in through your standing leg hip. And again, draw your glute muscles down towards your heel. Smooth breathing. My left hip is talking to me real loud today. So again, bring the breath in wherever you need it. And it's that aching, grueling, it's that good pain. So we never want any sharp pain, but that aching, grueling pain is a strengthening, a developing, a rearranging. We want that. Good, and then exhale, come on down. And we're gonna switch sides. So now right leg is your standing leg, left leg is up on the chair or desk or wall for support. And go ahead and tone that right hip, that right glute. Align the left ankle, the knee and the hip. And try and square your chest with the front of the room. And draw the right glute muscle down towards the right heel. Open up the heart. Square the chest as much as possible. And lengthen through the top of your head. Exhale, slowly come down. Is that right hip starting to speak to you? Okay, good. Okay, for the next one, again, we can do this in the center of the room or at a wall. Looks like most of us have the center of the room, so that's what we will work on today. But it's the legs are spread wide, left toe is facing away from you, right toes are facing towards the front of the room. Good. So getting into your position, arms out wide. And we're gonna reach that left arm as far as we can. Draw that left hand on the left shin. Find your balance. And then lift up. And this one, if you do it against a wall, it really supports that balance. Okay, so we're gonna draw the sacrum towards the front of the room. Drawing the butt towards the front of the room. And then there's a gentle twist of the belly towards the ceiling. And you're getting that nice firm pressure in your right leg and your back leg. Good. Chest is rolling towards the ceiling. And again, this is amazing for the spine, internal toning, toning of the organs. Amazing for the neck, the shoulders. And so we have this external rotation of our shoulders. The head can be looking up or down. Again, soften through the belly, soften through the organs. And then lengthen and strengthen through your legs and your arms. Extend those arms longer, expand your wingspan. Reach to those fingertips. Press in the outer edge of your back foot. And then exhale, pressing that back foot to come up. And we're just gonna switch sides. So left foot is your back foot. Right toes are pointing towards the wall, towards the side. Find that length, find that extension. Find that strength in your back leg. Exhale, reach that right arm forward. Left hand can come to your hip to start. And we're getting that opening of the chest, yeah. So make sure your foundation is strong, stable. And now you can bring that left arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Finding that balance. And again, your sacrum, your booty is reaching towards the front of the room. Soften through the belly, through the organs. Strengthen and lengthen through your limbs, your legs, and your arms. And find that external rotation of your shoulders, your arms. We have an external rotation of your front leg, internal rotation of your back leg. Press on the outer edge of that back foot. Good. Lengthen your sideways long. And again, you can be looking up or down. Couple more breaths. Lengthen through the top of your head. Find that length in your spine through the strength of your legs. And then exhale, come on up. Nice work. Okay, gently, slowly walk those feet together. And just finishing in your Tadasana, standing tall. You can bring your hands together if you want, hips width apart. So that tall mountain pose that we've worked on. Find that equal balance in your right foot, your left foot. Good. Drawing the front of the thigh to the back of the thigh, opening the backs of those thighs. Drawing your tailbone towards the floor, towards your heels. Lengthen through the neck. Relax those shoulders down, relax those elbows down. Reach out that top center of your head. Eyes can be open or closed, but soften that face. Soften the belly. Strengthen those legs. And just one more extension. Draw your tailbone straight down to the floor. Extend and lift your heart up. Reach out the top center of your head. Find that length. And then take a nice deep inhalation and pause at the top of your breath. And exhale. Pause. And inhale. Pause. And exhale. And go ahead and take, so our hands are at our heart. Take the gratitude in your heart. And just draw that gratitude inwards. Something that you're grateful for yourself. And then draw that gratitude outwards, something you're grateful for or someone. Beautiful. Thank you for practicing. Namaste. Great work today, ladies. How we doing?
I feel so much more relaxed. And when you asked the question earlier about the stretch, when we did the left side and you asked, how does the right side feel? So the right side felt unstretched, like literally it felt unstretched. It felt
Yeah.
shorter.
It was,
It felt
I know,
shorter.
it's literally like sometimes an inch or two shorter.
That was so funny. It was like, it really does feel shorter.
And Coach Rita, in my mind, while we was doing the exercises, I said, "Oh, I need to do these, on my own." Then I said, "I hope I can hold it for the same amount of time, though, because you have us hold it for a long time, and I push through. But like on my own, I need to mentally like just push myself because it does make a difference, though. Because I too felt the same thing. I was like, oh gosh, this side feels tight and this one feels longer, so it does make a difference. So thank you, Coach
Cool.
Rita.
Great
Yeah.
awareness, yeah, lengthening through that whole spine. Drea?
Yeah, I love the shoulder exercises. Like I thought, oh my goodness, it's like my shoulders were unseen. They, even though we're doing the weights on that, it's like it needed that stretching, and so that I felt there's more stability in my like I carry a lot of my worries in my shoulders, like stiff neck, stiff shoulders, and so that was amazing to experience that. And I was laughing because when we had our arms at the back and you said, okay, so when you hug your elbows, like do it overlap with the elbows, then you said, okay, or you can. I think, oh great, she's gonna do a modified version, and then it was worse because it was like praying hands at the back.
Yes. That was another. I said, "Oh, I got to work on that because my hands will not go behind my back."
Oh my God, yeah. Modification is harder.
Andrea, I'm glad you said that because when she did that, I was like, it looks so great, but I'm going to need her to take my brain step by step because I would love to do it, but my brain needs the manual. Okay,
Yeah.
what do we do? Yeah, I
You
was
all
trying to
couldn't
do
see
it.
my face in the dark, which I said, it was dark up here, and I was like,
Yeah, I need the manual for that.
Oh my God, I love it. Okay, we'll keep working on that one.
"That was cool."
Yes.
But
Oh,
I really do need the step though. Like literally, like okay, the first thing that you do, I need that. I need step
okay.
one, step two, yeah.
You are
We'll
not
work on
alone.
it.
You are not alone.
Let's break it down step by step next week.
Yes, yes. Now, Coach Reed, I saw you had an equipment that you moved on the side. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks really interesting.
Oh, with my chair. This
Yes,
is
that.
my desk chair. It's actually really cool. Actually, I'll just show you because you can sit on it like this. And so it just opens your hips more. Cause like sitting on a chair all day can be really uncomfortable, but these are sweet. I think I got it on Amazon. It's like an ergonomic chair, but I really like it and you can adjust it.
Nice.
Okay, okay. And can it be folded to put underneath the bed or something?
Yeah, it can be folded flat. It can be raised higher. It's on.
Will you post that in the group when we're done, please?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Great question.
Yeah, that looks quite interesting.
I know, and I need my hips open a lot.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
I
Yeah.
feel it. Good eye. I didn't notice it. Good eye.
I didn't either.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking, Coach Rita, as you progress, and you seem to be progressing really beautifully in your pregnancy, when you go on maternity leave, will there be a substitute who's going to do the Friday classes, or what happens in that space?
That's a great question. I'll check in with the team and see. Yeah, and I'll keep you posted. And then
Okay.
have the replays as well, so, but I'll keep
Right,
you
Nice.
posted.
right,
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, feeling good into December.
Are you excited?
Yeah,
Nervous? Okay,
I'm excited.
that's cool.
It's great.
Yes, love it, love it. Well, good work today. Thanks for showing up. Think of one thing that you want to practice throughout the week. So one takeaway from class, and it could be the breath, right? Just that smooth breath, but try and incorporate it even just a couple minutes here and there throughout your week.
This will
Awesome.
definitely be one of those classes I'm going to replay.
Yes.
It's really,
Yes.
yeah, it was really, yeah. I'm gonna find some time this, maybe on Sunday to do this.
Perfect. Yay. Yeah, definitely do it
Awesome.
again. It's it's a good one to be on repeat.
Yes, very relaxing.
Awesome, ladies. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Coach Rita.
Thank you.
Yay, enjoy.
All right, and thank you, Andrea, and thank you, Phyllis.
Thank
Thank
you.
You all have a
Thank you,
wonderful, wonderful
Andrea.
day. Love you all.
Love you all.
Thank you so much.
Stay
Happy
blessed.
Sabbath.
Happy
Happy
Sabbath.
Sabbath. Yay.
Have a wonderful day.
Okay, take care.
You as
Bye.
well.
Bye. Thank you.